The ideal situation, okay, is that you're pinning. You say, I have control with the underhook here, and I have control over his head. But this arm is kind of bugging me. So a lot of times, if I have the ability to use my leg to staple that arm, that's the ultimate situation, because now he has one arm only to defend himself, right? This is the ultimate. Is it gonna be possible all the time? No, because your opponent knows that. So if they know how to defend it, they're gonna try to keep that arm available. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So if you can staple, get used to staple. Now from here, he's got a little frame, and look, I can use my chest and the underhook to start stretching the arm so I can find the wrist. Number one, Americana or kilo. Grab your wrist, this elbow goes against the other side of the head, and then gentle with each other's shoulders. We all have different range of motions here. Slide his elbow towards his hips. And this already can be a cause for a tap, okay? So be slow, please. You see, that's a tap already. I haven't turned my wrist, okay? So what I like you to do is that you bring the elbow down, and then look my wrist. My wrists are gonna go like this down. Boom. That's how you finish. I'm not lifting the arm. I'm just bringing his elbow towards his hips, and then my wrist go down like this. Bah. Okay, that's the Americana kilo. It's here, go here, and a gentle elbow in, the other elbow down, and then rotate your wrist for a tap. A lot of times they're gonna defend by stretching the arm. You keep the same grip, and you bring the forearm underneath him, underneath his elbow, and then look the thumb up, right? So I can manipulate the position of the wrist, and that's a tap right there. Pop. Just gotta find the elbow crest here, okay? And last but not least, you're gonna turn the wrist down. So when they do that, I pin it down, and then look, without letting go, I replace. And now I transition to a Kimura grip. There are different types of Kimura. They have the extended arm Kimura. You see, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pronate here. That's a tap right there, okay? You see what I did? It's a modified Kimura here. It's like an armbar in a Kimura angle. And the other one is that I just will be gentle because Marco is a nice guy as my training partner, student. And look, but you can be very aggressive with this. Bah! It's almost like a hip punch, right? I'm pinning the other shoulder, and I bring the wrist in, like I'm trying to bring his arm behind the back. And that's it. And if I want to be more aggressive because they have very flexible shoulders, I switch my hips, and I keep going down, okay? So you have 3 attacks right there. Americana, straight armbar, and Kimura from the side control. And a lot of times, guys, I like, personally, pinning my opponent. It's so simple, very effective. You have good pinning capability, good pinning control. You can keep your opponent, and then you can go to the other side and make their lives miserable. And then once you have control over the arm, you can be relentless with those attacks. And it's gonna be like freaking out, trying to save the arm. A lot of times you're gonna turn, you can cancel it back, then go for chokes, so on and so forth. And you can remember, you're competing. As long as you're busy trying to attack, you're okay. But if for some reason they're hiding the arms like this and they're not giving you anything, remember you have about 20 seconds to stay here. Then you can always switch to the north-south, and then you have another 20 seconds to make something happen here, and then you can switch to the other side. Side control on the other side. You can go knee on belly here. You can switch to the other side, and just keep moving until you find something. Now I have the other hook, I gotta attack this arm, right? So that's a strategy for you to remember. And then everybody, I want you to